over on Instagram, I asked if you guys wanted to see how I did these nails before I finished them, and some of you said yes, and some of you said no. So here I am. I just thought that I would show because I've done nails before, and then people are like, oh, how did you do that? But I always start off with my UNT peel base. I'm using a Little Stitches by OG Dip Powder and Hey Pumpkin by Manny Mix Dip Powder. I already have some of my nails done. Like I said, I had already got started, and then I decided to ask if you guys wanted to see. I'm using my Dip for a Cause dip liquids. I will leave those listed down below if you're interested. I'll link everything down below that I can that I used. So if you want to know, but I do 2 dips of a Little Stitches by OG Dip Powder. It is the best black I have used in a dip powder like ever. No kidding. I mean, there's a lot of really good blacks out there, but this one, it is so velvety and it's amazing. I absolutely love it. This color from Manny Mix Nails has a lot of clear in it. So I keep saying, I'm going to try to stop. If you use a dip powder that has glitter chunks in it and it has clear dip powder mixed in, or like a large amount of clear dip powder mixed in, you will know that it's hard to get full coverage using the glitter dip powder. So for this one, I end up doing 2 coats of the glitter, and then I end up having to go back in and kind of put my base where I want more of the glitter, and then picking up pieces and adding them where I wanted them, just so that I could get the full opacity. Opacity? Oh, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Opacity? I think so. That I wanted in order to do this. Another thing is, you'll see when I finish, on my middle finger, I get the black outline too thick, but it's really hard to record on camera. So, I just do yours a little thinner if you decide to do this. And here you'll see that I put some more Pro Base on, and I'm just I'm dipping my toothpick onto my nail into the Pro Base, and then picking up just the little like straggly pieces that fell onto my paper towel. Then I'm taking my finger and dipping it in clear just to soak up any of that Pro Base that I had left on my nail that I didn't end up putting any glitter pieces on, just to soak that up. And then I'm encapsulating my pinky finger and I can't talk today, you guys. I'm going to, another thing, I love Triple Vitamins activator. I know it's really bad and like you shouldn't be smelling that stuff, but like it is seriously my most favorite smell ever. Like, does anybody else do you like that kind of stuff? Because I know it's weird and I shouldn't be smelling it, but like, it's so good. It almost reminds me of a new tire or like a new pair of shoes, and that's like my absolute favorite scent in the whole entire world. Okay, this video is getting weird. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm encapsulating this glitter twice in clear so that I can file and buff and get the shape that I want without filing any of my glitter off. When you're encapsulating glitter in clear, you want to make sure that you're getting all of your edges really, really well with your Pro Base, because if you don't, it'll leave weird crater looking things on the side of your nail and it'll be hard to file. I did end up leaving in this part of my filing. Let me know if you're interested in me leaving this stuff in once in a while, or if you'd rather me just like get to the point. I wasn't sure, so I did leave myself in regular speed filing my pinky nail just so you could see how I do it. And of course, I'm out of frame for some of it because I'm really good like that. So and you'll see I have like black on my palm and on my pointer finger from doing my ring finger off camera. And I suck at stamping. Like, I am terrible at stamping. I have a ton of stamping plates, and I don't know if it's the square like stamper that I have. Like, maybe I need to get like an actual different stamper. But I have such a hard time stamping. You will see that my image comes up and it's not very like crisp. The lines aren't filled in really good, but I'll show you how I fix that in order to make it a little bit more like pronounced and to fill in all of those holes that I'm missing, because I don't understand stamping. I would rather just slap a decal on and be done with it, but I didn't have any with bats on it. Oh, another fun fact, I am deathly afraid of bats. Like, my family and my house, I can't believe I'm even saying the word, because we either say the B word or we spell out BAT when we say that, because I got bit by one. Okay, but let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm just taking black acrylic paint that I had. You can just use the cheap stuff from Walmart. I just had this from when I used to do like canvases. So I'm taking that and I'm mixing it with some water, because I found mixing it with water made it a little thinner and it was a lot easier to go around my free edge of like my nail to get this black design. But about the BAT, so when I was in high school, I actually was sleeping one night and one landed on me, and I like reached up to grab like whatever had landed on me, and it latched onto my face and I like pulled it off, and then it bit my finger. And let me just tell you, it was traumatizing. I did not sleep for weeks after that. I actually had to go and get like shots at the hospital, and I had to go back numerous times for like checkups and stuff. It was terrible. That's one thing, like living in the boonies like we do, like wildlife just does what they want. But yeah, we had one back in our house like a year and a half ago, and we were all getting ready for bed and the cats were chasing one, and I'm like, yep, okay. So outside I went, and I left my kids and husband inside, and I was gone. So don't expect me to help you if you ever get one like in your house or whatever, because it's not happening. But okay, so back to the nails. This is a stamping plate that I got last year from Glitterati, the glitter guy, and I will leave that link down below. And I'm using Scotch tape because I don't have a lint roller anymore. I used all of that. I find the Scotch tape works, but I find that having the lint roller, I have more control, like with the handle, getting off what I want to get off of my nail. Whereas with the Scotch tape, I had a little bit of an issue, and it picked up where I didn't want it to and whatnot. So I took off one of the bats that I didn't want to take off, but it's okay. But here I am stamping, and you can see that it looks okay, but I didn't pick the image up really good. So I'm cleaning my stamping plate off with acetone, and then I'm going back in with that same acrylic paint that I used, and I'm going to just fill in the spaces that I didn't have the stamping polish, didn't like pick up the image or whatever I'm doing wrong. I'm telling you, I've researched, I've practiced, I have tried many different techniques. I don't know if stamping is one of those things where it's like you get it or you don't. And if you don't get it, then oh well, because that's like literally how I am, because I don't know. And then the bottom bat on this one just comes out like a rectangular blob. I totally lose the shape of that. So, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, so after I get done with doing this, I'm going to go in, and hopefully soon it's coming up. How long did I spend on this? Okay, it's coming up right here. I'm going to take my Dip for a Cause activator, and I'm going to go on my pinky, pointer finger, and my thumb with that. I'm going to wait the like 30 to 40 seconds. And I'm showing here that this is the Modelones Gel Top Coat that I'm going to be using for my nail that has the design on it. And then after I waited the like 40 seconds, I'm going to go in with my Dip for a Cause Dip Powder Top Coat, and I'm going to let that sit until it starts to wrinkle. And then I'm going to go in with my more detailed second coat. This stuff is awesome. It has the most amazing shine with just 2 coats. I absolutely love these dip liquids so much. I will leave these linked down below also, as well as a coupon code if you're interested. If not, that's okay too. But when you're doing your gel top coat, you want to kind of have quite a bit on your brush. You want to float the product over your nail design. You don't want to have too little of it where you're dragging it on your actual nail, because it will cause your image to like smear and start running. So you basically just want to float it over the top. Try not to mess with it too much. And then after that, you're going to cure it for 60 seconds, and that's it. So these are what they look like. Like I said, I could have done a little bit better on the middle finger around the edges, but I hope that this is helpful to some of you that were interested. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.